Hi everyone, in this video I want to talk about Abhidhamma Pitaka. I think that whoever becomes a Buddhist has a goal, that is to attain liberation and enlightenment. However, liberation is never an easy path. So in order to reach that goal, we have to practice diligently and we have to study, contemplate the Buddha's teachings deeply in order to understand the true meanings of the Buddha's teachings. In Mahayana, we have a metaphor about Buddha's teachings in the sutra. The sutra is like a finger pointing to the moon. We follow the finger to see the moon. Unfortunately, sometimes the teaching is so difficult to understand. So how can we understand the true meanings of that teaching? So to deal with this problem, you may have several ways, such as asking people to explain for you, or you can study from Abhidhamma Pitaka. This is a good choice. So now, let's talk about it. So what is Abhidhamma Pitaka? Abhidhamma Pitaka is a collection of canonical texts of Theravada school that constitutes the third of Tipitaka. As you know, Tipitaka comprises three bases, namely Vinaya Pitaka, Sutta Pitaka, and Abhidhamma Pitaka. We can say that Abhidhamma Pitaka is a detailed analysis and summary of Buddha's teachings. It is also considered as psychology and philosophy of Buddhism. Abhi means higher, and Dhamma or Dhamma here refers to the teachings of the Buddha. Thus, Abhidhamma constitutes the higher teaching of the Buddha. According to some scholars, the Sutta Pitaka is the conventional teaching, and Abhidhamma Pitaka is the ultimate teaching. But I disagree with this idea, because actually Abhidhamma originates from Sutta Pitaka, and in Sutta Pitaka also has the Abhidhamma elements. Although when we study Abhidhamma Pitaka, we will see it presents a lot of things and very complicated. Generally, it analyzes four categories, including the mind, citta, the attributes of mind or mental functions, cettasika, material elements, rupa dhamma, and nibbana. There are various ideas about whether Abhidhamma was taught by the Buddha himself or his disciples or some scholar monks later, but we show that they all come from the Buddha, because in the teachings of the Buddha sutras, there are Abhidhamma elements there. According to the legend of Theravada Buddhist tradition, in the seventh Vasha, the Buddha stayed in Tawatimsa heaven to teach the Dhamma for his mother. And in this occasion, the Buddha taught Abhidhamma, including the first 6 of 7 treatises in Abhidhamma. For example, the first treatise, Dhamma Sangani, was taught by the Buddha for 12 days, and the last treatise, Kathavatu, was comprised by Mongalibuddha in the third Buddhist council. On the contrary, according to Mahayana Buddhism, Abhidhamma was not taught by the Buddha but by his disciples in the Buddha time or after the Buddha's Mahaparinirvana. However, we don't need to know exactly whether Abhidhamma was taught by the Buddha or not. We just need to understand what were presented in Abhidhamma Pitaka. This is the most important thing, because whoever realizes the truth is an enlightened one, and only whoever understands the truth can speak the truth. In order to understand Abhidhamma Pitaka, we should study and contemplate it carefully, and make use of what we know to analyze it systematically. Certainly, A good memory and an analytical mind are required for a better study in Abhidhamma Pitaka. The strong point of Abhidhamma literature is that it is a detailed and specific analysis. However, its weakness is that sometimes it makes problems of Buddhist reasoning more complicated and difficult for normal Buddhists who want to study. To be honest, Abhidhamma Pitaka is an important element to learn and understand the Buddha's teachings. Thanks to Abhidhamma, we can understand the sutras better because of its detailed analysis. However, we have to realize that we study in order to practice, to liberate from all attachments, even knowledge. So on the path to liberation, studying Abhidhamma is one step that can help us approach the truth. Therefore, we can take it as a means for reaching our goal.